up. Let me put your light on. I'll put your light on too. I like the Fenty products. They're good. There, YouTubes, you happy? Come on in. Have some tea, YouTubes. Anybody get the Oogie Boogie Nightmare Before Christmas makeup collection story from Wet n Wild available at Walmart? I gotta go downstairs and plug in. Hi, yay! Life is good. Life. Oh, hi. Hello. Here we go. All right. Oh, close the back window. I have fixed the latch on the gate. We shan't be having little bull up on the deck. I will tell them, YouTube, we've got to allot our teas. You know what we do. It's like Mr. Rogers. We put on our apron. And it's just like, boop, here we are in the kitchen. Oh, I gotta grab the chicken. This is gonna be so easy and so fun. Like a baby talk my dog. Moochie, 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 girl, where you going? Where you going? She went, I said chicken, so she went to the refrigerator. YouTube, welcome. Thank you for joining in. TikTok is on, and what we're doing today is how simple it is to make bone broth at home so that you know farm to face is my favorite, not even farm to table. I want farm to face. I want to do as much of the food prep myself while also maintaining as clean, organic eating as I can. Let's grab the chicken. Moochie, moochie, moochie girl, mommy, girl. All right, team, you know I'm a Walmartian. Now, this is really simple. I will be sure, there's two things, somebody text me and remind me. Two things I'm gonna make sure I post. The recipe, I will put it up after the live so that you're like, I couldn't even watch all that. That's okay, just grab the recipe. Then the next thing is I need to make sure I post the pages for our Sunday live writing because ooh chow. We were having so much fun writing that it's at 10 pages and it can only be 12. And we have this bloated second act. I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying it's too much. We need to write to the end and then go back and trim. Here's the things that you're gonna need, and I just want to encourage you, whatever you have in the house is fine. It's fine. There's no special doodads or needs. If all you have is, well, this is a thin idea. Like you've got your Popeyes and the bones are left over, you could boil those down. Anything that has been pre-cooked, like here's my chicken. If you have your chicken and you're like, this has already been cooked, how much marrow is in there? Oh, there's still something left in these bones and the skin. Let's get started. Now, root vegetable, if all you had was chicken and water, well, amen. It's still a soup. It'll still make a broth. But we really want to make layered, savory, hearty, make your palate happy broth. Bone broth is healing to this whole body, and it can be a whole nutrition. I'm a home chef. Hi, Ronnie. Welcome. TikTok. Ronnie's like, can I see your tattoo? Yes, you may. While I hold up the chicken. The Crockpot is clean. I recommend root vegetables. In the South, it's all about the Trinity. We're going to do onion, bell pepper. What's the last part of the Trinity? Onion, bell pepper, and celery. Okay, so look, this is so easy. This is already cleaned and washed. I'm still gonna wash it. If you're thinking about, well, what about, because this is next. I had my celery juice. What about peeling the carrots? Okay, if it's your vibe, do it. If you want to peel them, you can. I think the skin has, you know why it's so dark? Somebody forgot to turn the light on. Turn the light on. Is that better? That is better. Okay, carrots. I'm just going to give them a really good wash. I have to save one out for my cow. I got one favorite. You're not supposed to have favorites, but I have a favorite. That workout really got me, guys. I need more tea. Onion in my bone broth. This is totally optional. I like a lot of spice and a lot of heat. I'm going to put jalapeno in my bone broth. Garlic. Hey, this is yours. You make to your palate. I like a lot of garlic. So you can put a clove, you can put a head. I will be putting all that I've got. Oh, okay. I don't have anything left in the garden, so I had to buy it. You know I'm a Walmartian, so I have some. These are so pretty. Smell, you want to smell? You too, you too. Turnips. Good old-fashioned turnip. Oh, look at this little baby one. And so here's why I was like all about grow your own, because these little goodies were $5. It was $4.97 for one little sack, and I'm like, y'all joking with this, okay? I'm just probably going to keep that one out and just put it into my salad. Hi, Memphis Moses, welcome. I am making bone broth in the crock pot with a leftover rotisserie chicken. You guys, all of that is going to get rinsed. We're going to chop this, chop that. I want a bay leaf in mine. Forgive me, I don't have a fresh bouquet of herbs because the garden is done. Done. So hot today, you guys. My local store had like 2 ugly boxes of mint. I'm like, one, I don't put mint in my bone broth. Do what you want to do. I don't. I would put fresh thyme, fresh oregano, fresh bay leaf if I can, and basil. I like it, and I would put it in there. Just know that it's gonna, bye Memphis Moses, have a great day. It's gonna get funky looking. It'll look like little ribbons of black. But I have bay leaf and then salt, and I swear by this. It is the peppercorn medley, put in whole peppercorns. So first things first, wash hands, and I forgot the cutting board. Let me grab it. I'm right here, everybody. I'm right here. Okay, and then later today, I will be doing a spiced grape jam. I don't know how that's going to come out. Hand washing, veg washing. So I have a clean sponge. I'm just going to give these guys a quick rub. I leave the skins on, you guys. All right. Almost done. I'll be right there. Okay, oh, you had a phone call. Hi, Tina. That's okay. And I was just saying, Tina, that I will put the recipe, I will pin it on the profile, YouTube. It'll be on the community page. We are cooking today. We're going to do Crockpot bone broth. And I just want you guys to know it is super easy, muy affordable if you make your own. I'm going to end up making a crockpot full, which means I should have 4 dense, maybe 5 pints. However you want to store it is up to you. I showed you this. Where's that jar? Oh, I showed you guys on Monday that, oh, here it is. You don't have to have, I'm vacuum sealing my dried potato. You don't have to have the fancy ball jar. These are expensive now at Walmart. They went from $9.97 for a flat to $15.97 for these. But we don't need the fancy schmancy. I would always pick glass over plastic. Just, this is that same old jar from Monday, Tina. I still haven't used it. I just save it. So your pasta sauce, your pickle jar, you got to clean them out real good. It still smells like roasted red peppers. You want to smell? You want to smell? My point is, we're going to get this together. We're going to go put it over there on the other counter. We are going to let it cook down. And then once it cools, and I mean cools, I will strain. Hi, Sean. I will strain all of the bits out. Anything you put in here, like these carrots, after 24 hours in the crock pot on low, it is going to be like a scene out of the beginning of Terminator. It will just be like mushy dust. But all of this nutrition will be in the broth. I want it. Oh, it's a good thing we didn't work out hard. On my crock pot, can you see it's dirty? 2, can you see the settings? I want to make a quick note to you guys. If you choose to do this on your stovetop, which is totally possible, you need to see it come up to a brief boil, just a few minutes, 10 minutes maybe. So that means in your crock pot, you want to do it on high, maybe 30 minutes, hour top, and then drop it down to low or warm and just let it do the work. Let it do the work. Sean, how are you, friend? I am making bone broth, and I'm going to use this chicken, and it's a leftover chicken. I got it from the Walmart, and we might as well just address the elephant in the room. Whether it's a Costco, a Sam's Club, a Walmart, name. Is that somebody on my road? Oh, it's grandma. Never mind. Even if, name anybody's brand chicken. Smart and Final, I think, has the best rotisserie chicken. Yes, they juice it, not with steroids. Hey, I got a lot of that. Welcome to the team, Vegas. No matter whose rotisserie chicken you buy, they're all juiced, okay? Like bodybuilder, they're juiced. And whatever that, they're putting a saline solution in it for color and to make it plump and juicy. Because if you're walking by, remember you eat with your eyes first. Nobody wants to buy a little skinny rotisserie chicken. Do you? Think about it. When you're going by the hot case and you're like looking at the bag, if there's a little skinny one, you don't buy it. You get the big one. So let's get him out of the bag. See all of this gelatinous stuff? Can you see, YouTube? That is liquid gold. That, yeah, Vegas. I don't want the little skinny chicken. Most of them, Walmart, I think is $5, Sam's $5, Costco $5, Safeway $7.97. I don't want the little chicken. I need to make sure you see that and you're like, don't get grossed out. All of that goes in, and look in the bag. Do you see the bits and drips? Yeah, in here. So I'm going to empty out the bag, but I'm going to grab my chicken, and we're going to pull off, that right there. Watch me put this in the sink. When we're ready to fill this, we will fill it, and we will rinse that bag and get all of those slurpy bits off. You're like, it's just a chicken wing. Save it. We want that skin, that collagen, and take, chicken leg for you. Chicken wing. I'm going to pull off the meat. I just want the bone. So last week we did Bethany's chicken salad. And look at that skin. I'm putting the skin, nobody in my family eats the skin. I'm putting the skin, can you see? You can't see what I'm doing. You're looking at an armpit. Forgive me, guys. Let me turn you this way. Is that better? I like how you guys don't say anything. Is that better? Can you see what I'm doing? Ooh, Vegas. Crackling much? Okay. Okay. So I'm pulling meat off into the bowl. If you can't see YouTube, I can see on TikTok that you can see it. Bone in there. What I was saying about Popeyes is that, you know what? Here's a conversation piece. You tell me, because we're all different parts of the world, the country. Holy moly. Come on, chicken. Are you a one and done? Or are you gonna, my great grandma has a saying, and it's kind of rude. Incoming profanity. Grandma says, I will make the eagle, she's talking about the eagle on the dollar bill. I will make the eagle shit twice. Meaning that she is going to get her dollar's worth out of everything. So I guess it just came down the line in the family. These things, the whole thing in there. And look at this. So when we're looking at these bits, this is what I'm talking about. Can you see? I would call it liquid gold. Part of that, what's in there, is the chicken juice that they shoot it up with to make it plump and juicy and golden brown. Husky, hi honey, how are you? Happy Friday. Back in there. I feel like I gotta pick my battles in some places, okay? The bottom of your chicken is gonna have a lot of meat on it. Any skin goes in the crock pot. Meat goes in the tub. I'm just going to tear that sucker apart. You know how we do. Meat goes in the food tub because I'm going to use all this chicken for either chicken tacos or chicken enchilada. I eat a lot of Mexican flavor in there. The chicken butt is a meal. That little spot right there. Meat. Anywho, to finish my question, are you a one and done, or do you try to get at least 2 uses out of something? I personally, probably my family. Hi, William. I try to get 2 uses out of everything. So this chicken is going to provide a meal, and then it's going to provide bone broth. We need to talk about storing your bone broth. Husky, I'm so glad you're here. How's your day? Storing your bone broth in the refrigerator, I think according to like FDA guidelines, big piece of skin right in the bowl. They're going to say 2 to 3 days. I'm going to say pish posh on that. It's possible if you were doing like a juice fast, you could go through that much, through like 4 to 6 pints in 2 to 3 days, but chances are you're not. So I think it's a personal experience and opinion. I think it's okay if it takes you a week, like 6 days, to use up all your broth. I'm not going to fight to get the meat off of that in the bowl. Meat in the bucket. Again, this is part of the body, part of the thoracic cavity right there, rib in the tub. Skin off. Have I finished my story yet? I don't think I have. That I would pressure can it if I needed to. Huskies, welcome to YouTube. If you don't have, I would not water bath or steam can this because it's protein. Don't do that. My opinion, not my experience. If it's meat, I pressure can it because it's chicken, meat, broth. I would pressure can bone broth, and then you could also wink use it as a chicken stock. Am I making sense? Are you picking up what I'm laying down? Okay. We're working on the carcass here. I feel bad for you, YouTube. I don't know what I've done. The Huskies, does it look like it's super close? Like close up, YouTube? Feels like it. All the skin goes into our crock pot. And Tina, thank you so much for this idea. You are correct, Tina. The bone broth is healing, especially as got that sore left knee that is healed in Jesus' name. Having bone broth daily along with the collagen supplement is going to help heal that thing. Ew! Chicken collar in the crock pot. That's the neck. We are going to blink, you guys, and it's going to be Thanksgiving. Have you already? I pulled the neck off. I'm not fighting it for the meat. I'm putting it in there because it's still got value. After this is all said and done, Tina, grab a colander, my opinion, how I do it. When this whole thing is cool, I get a colander, I put it over a big bowl, and I dump the crock pot into the colander, sitting in I will show you as soon as I get my hand out of the chicken. And then strain it out, and I just dump it. I put it in my compost, and you're like, it's cooked. I'm like, I know, but I will make even the guts of my bone broth that have been boiled down to mush. I will put that. Normally, I don't put cooked foods in my compost. Rising Buns, welcome on TikTok. We are making bone broth in the crock pot, and it's the most perfect time to be doing this because you can be, as you get a rotisserie chicken for the fam for this week to eat, you reuse the carcass and make bone broth. So you technically, Tina, have chicken stock, bone broth. You can cook with it. You can just drink it. Oh, look at fingers right in there, pulling the meat off. I bought this chicken specifically to do this. I was going to call it a video, but we're live, friends. So I really got to pull it off. It's been a humdinger of a week. While I pull this off, would you tell me, Rosemary, welcome. Would you tell me, how's your week? How's it been? Because I have something I want to say. In my town, it is 12:53, just about 1 o'clock. If you clock out for the weekend at 5 or 6 p.m., do you realize how much time you have left to make phone calls, sales calls? I don't think emails. I think on a Friday, I would make sure I made phone calls and seal the deals. Do it. Seal the deals right now. Don't give up. Don't give up early. Make one more call. I am getting a lot of the meat off. Remember, if you don't even want to use this chicken right now, if you're like, I just need to make bone broth, you can just drop all this in the freezer. And then have it on hand for when you want to make homemade chicken pot pie. I was thinking chicken pot pie sounds good. Okay, there is so much. Look at that right there. There is so much goodness in that bone. It's the cartilage of the breastbone. I'm going to pull a little more meat off. I'm going to call it done. My fingers are cold. Look at that. Okay, so this tub is all meat. This is so easy, my friends. Rosemary, thank you for those beet recipes, beet salads. We're going to put this baby turnip that came from my Walmart bag. We're going to put that in with that salad. This goes right into the refrigerator. Quick, quick. I'm chewing. Now, let me show you. See how much is in there? It's gonna be good. Now, there's bits on here. Let's get the bits. Not gonna mix. Let's start with this. I'm just gonna get it open. I smash them out. Let me know in the chat if you make your own bone broth. You could use any kind of beef. Does anybody make pork bone broth? I think it's usually chicken or beef or bison. Who in the chat has the fancy peeler for garlic? Have you seen that tube? And you put the garlic in there. Oh, hello, William. In the pot. 1, 2. Like Salt Bay. Watch, like Salt Bay. 3. That's half a chunk. Here's the rest of that piece. 4. I think I'm coming out with like 7 total garlic cloves. Got it? My opinion, garlic is nature's antibiotic. It's good for your health, boosting your immune system. Okay, all of that is done. 1 big onion, personal opinion. Look at that, you guys. Sorry, I got distracted. I don't know if that's beet juice or I was cooking earlier and it splashed up. I think it's a burn from the oil splashing. Hi, John. Welcome. Personal opinion. Use white or yellow onion when doing bone broth. If you use red is my favorite onion. I just eat it like this. If you use the red, it's going to color the broth. It's why I don't put beets in here. Let's just get this cut open. Has anybody told you if you want to have less watering in your eyes, don't cut the end with, I was going to call it the butt. Don't cut the butt end. Okay, chunky. Make a slit so that you can peel back the skin. I totally believe it works that if you are feeling sick, blue, under the weather, and you put a raw onion like this, hi everybody on YouTube, that it helps draw the bacteria, the toxin, the blues away. Some onion for your health today, friends. Okay, now I'm gonna cut that end off because I'm gonna do real fast chop. I just want it to fit in there. See? 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm not peeling, you guys. I'm rough chopping just to get it in there so that it fits. I choose, this one's for you. This one's for you. I choose to leave the skin on. I want every molecule of nutrition that is possible. Mike D, Austin, welcome, come on in. We are making bone broth. We finished the workout for people who don't want to work out. And it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Okay, all of this, can you see YouTube? Oh, David, you'd only like fried or grilled onions? Well, you know, to each his own, right? I love them. Oh, let's have a sip. Hibiscus tea. What's in your cup? It's good. Our root vegetables. I'm going to just, they're clean. I'm just going to cut them in half and get them in there. I was sharing earlier that I don't have a fresh herb sachet to put in there because there just wasn't any available other than like spoiled mint at the store, and dried is just as okay. So here, oh, do you guys eat turnips or rutabaga? These are a power food. Look at that. Oh, it smells so good. Let's taste it. It's good. It's good. Oh, yeah. Okay. Rosemary, I'm making that beet salad. this weekend. Oh, look at how full it is. Oh, this is good. Let me show you. You see that? I'm taking it right up to the top. I'm going to put in probably 3 bay leaves. This is the secret to your pickle brine. I reused my jalapeno pickle brine, and it's amazing. These are kind of broken, so I'll just put all those in there. Time for salt and peppercorns. I get the mix. It's got white, red, black. If you have black, fine. If you don't have whole peppercorn. Ooh, you guys, that has like a little heat on the end of it. Spicy. It's okay. No problemo, my friends. No problemo. I highly advise you measure. I'm an eyeballer. And oh my gosh, now that the seal is broke, can you smell that? Smell that. Don't sniff too hard. You'll suck one up your nostril. Oh my gosh, it's so fresh tasting. Okay, that much. Does that help? I'm gonna guess it's a heaping tablespoon into our crock pot. We need the salt. Let's go get my favorite bag. It's right here. We need to talk about salt, you guys. I think I yaw on about this every time. And Celtic sea salt, it's going to cost a skosh more than other brands. But for anybody who's having wicked anxiety, drama, sadness, doodah, you just put a little bit under your tongue and let it kind of melt in. You're like, that's salty. It has natural mineral in it. It's so good for your body. Use whatever salt you want. My personal and strong opinion, I wouldn't use the iodized salt. I had to really think about that for a moment. Why? Is just because Himalayan, Celtic, canning or pickling, kosher salt, there's just more nutrition and flavor. That's all. That's my point. Hi, Sunil. Welcome. Again, maybe that's a teaspoon. Did you know in this type of salt you need less than if you use like more, nothing against the brand, Morton salt. And it's kind of gray. So when this bag shows up and it's kind of gray and it's moist inside, it's good. If you get a bag of Celtic sea salt and it's dry, is bad. This has some tea. Okay. I'm going to just put a little bit of spice in there because I will, and when I say spice, I mean like 3 or 4 good shakes. It's time to do the water. Water. This bag has all of that. See it on the bottom? Oh, forgive me, TikTok. I have to do the puzzle. Okay. Hi, I'm back. I was showing YouTube. See all that bits? We got to get it. Come on. All right, that gets thrown away. I am going to fill this all the way to the top. I don't think it matters if you use hot water, cold water. Well, not steaming hot water. Just fill it up to the top. Make sure everything is covered. Sunil, today we are making homemade bone broth with a rotisserie chicken carcass, root vegetables, bay leaf, salt, black peppercorn. I put a little bit of oregano in there. We're going to get this started, and then I'm going to show you the straining and the saving, how to keep what you've made. Ooh, chow. Okay, can you see? Let me know in the chat if you can't see. It is full just to like a finger. You can't see that. Can you see that right there? It's about a finger width. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to take it next over there and plug it in. Do you remember I said at the beginning of the video that you need to get it up hot first, even if it's just like 30, 40 minutes. It's not going to boil in the crock pot. You just want to get it hot. I don't remember why Grandma said to. If we were doing this on the stove top, I would boil it, rolling boil it for probably 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. But I got to, come on. Total side note, I just bought this and it's a doodah. I was trying to not use monk fruit or stevia. I wanted to try something new. I got it over at the Walmart. Whole Earth brand, plant-based sugar alternative, organic erythritol. Don't buy this. It was like $8, $7.97 or whatever. And I'm like, well, you're going to take a long, somebody getting that for Christmas. Let's get how we strain it. Okay. Tina, this is how I would do it if it's all done. So it's 1:07 p.m. Arizona. I am going to let this thing go high. You guys. I almost forgot to turn it on. I'm going to do high for 30 minutes and then I'm going to put it down to low. And then tomorrow, I'll turn it off. I'll set an alarm on my phone. Turn it off tomorrow, 1 p.m. And then let it cool completely. I will take this crock out of the heating element, set it on the stove, let it set for an hour, and then look at this scientific setup I have. How about that? It's what Rachel Ray would call her garbage bowl. And then just a regular strainer, and I put it like this. Get my arms ready. And honestly, Tina, if it was, nobody was watching, I would put something down so it doesn't slip. And I'm going to take that and guts, carcass, vegetables. I am a person who will try and get 2 or 3 uses out of everything. But whatever's going to come out of that crock pot, bones-wise, vegetables-wise, there is no reusing it even a bit. Because it is done. It's going to cook for 24 hours. I dump it in here, pull this, give it a waggle, go back in with your spatula or your hand, and like press every bit of juice you can get. It will be in here. This bowl is now filled with darn near liquid gold. Let me grab a tool and make sure I show you what I'm saying. Where's that jar? This is your friend, whether you get it at dollar at Walmart, dollar store, whatever. Can you guys see? Oh, look, it doesn't fit. Okay, well, mercy. I want you to be able to control pouring this into whatever container you're gonna use. If there's a part of you that's like, I'm just gonna put this bowl in my refrigerator and like blah, blah, blah. The slotted spoon is so that whatever's in here, if there's some big chunks that press through in here, I wanna get the chunks out. So all it is just like liquid broth. So that, my friends, takes us to the point of, there's another way you can do it with beef bones. I don't know if anybody said, oh, hi, Rosemary, you're telling me something here. I don't know if anybody said that they use pork bones, like baby back ribs. Beef bone and chicken bone is the most popular. I love this because, especially coming in, we're not in my area, coming into anybody's winter month, okay? It's 107 outside right now. I love the idea of getting the rotisserie chicken for a meal for the week and then reusing my carcass to make bone broth. You can put a slash in there and make it your stock for your casserole, your soup, your rice-a-roni, whatever. My point is that once all of this is done, that now store it however you want to, even to the point, let me get a bag. Gosh, you guys, I would like a camera person and a production assistant so that when I need something, I can like give them a wink and they'll go grab it. But I'll grab it because I'm just right here. There's one more option for you. And I didn't think of it till we were standing here talking. And that is, you're like, Sarah Lynn, I don't know how my family or myself is going to go through like 64 ounces of broth. That's okay. Once it's cooled and you can manage it, I would get the smaller size bag, pint freezer bag, fill this up, squeeze out the air, and put it, use your imagination. If these are full of broth and you squeezed out as much air, put it flat on the cooking sheet. This will not fit in my freezer. Oh, I have a side-by-side freezer and I do not like it. It was cute in the store, but at home it's very impractical. Now freeze this bag like this, and Tina, the next time you're like, I need bone broth, you'll just go to your freezer, I need to eat some food, pull this out, let it thaw overnight in your refrigerator. The next morning it'll be loose. You can pour it in the pan or put it in the microwave, and voila, your own homemade bone broth. And it's so good for the body. There is one other thing we should talk about. Would you wait for me here while I grab it? And once I got talking, all of it just started flooding back. The power of the chicken foot. Hold that thought. Say it with me. Chicken foot. Chicken foot. Chicken foot. Say it with me. Chicken foot. I know I have some. Don't get grossed out. Don't get grossed out. This is the powerful collagen answer, and it's good for your gut health too. When you find these at Walmart, you know I'm a Walmartian. I don't know who did this, and I don't know if they're making a joke on the public or if somebody wrote this and they meant it. The package in the Walmart will say chicken paw, P-A-W, chicken paw, to which I'm like, y'all are funny in a not funny way. And I will actually throw some of these into my bone broth I've got there. The first time, if this isn't your normal, there is so much power and collagen in this. I got them as dog treats, and yeah. So I'm gonna put those in. I'm gonna put 2 in. Walmart sells them and they call them chicken paw, and I don't know why they do. Moving on. Rosemary, hold on YouTube, let me read you what Rosemary is saying. Erythritol is not as good as thought. Current research shows it makes you bloated. Oh, great. And gives you diarrhea. Well, so far I'm feeling okay. I don't know that I've had those effects. I've used it twice, and the funny thing is it doesn't taste sweet. I don't know. And I was mad at the cost, and I'm like, well, hey, ding-a-ling, why'd you buy the biggest bag possible? I know why. Because for me to go to town, it's such a trek. I don't want to waste time with a little thing. The chicken paw is a powerful thing to put into your bone broth that you make at home. Chicken foot, chicken paw. You find it next to the chicken in the Walmart or wherever you buy your food. Case. Let me catch up on some mess. Zero. We're talking about, oh yes, Rosemary. The chicken foot, the chicken paw is nature's collagen. And Tina, have you been taking your collagen supplement? I have. Yeah, it's right there by the Did you notice? I notice in me when I get hungry. Whoa! Did you see the screen jump? Zero.
Hello.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. YouTube Zero is on TikTok. Let me know in the chat if you can hear him. Just drop me a thumbs up or something. Tina, I'm sorry to hear that you don't like the taste. I put mine in the coffee, and maybe I can't taste it because I've been putting erythritol in it. Zero, how's your Friday? We're making homemade bone broth today. Catch us up. What's good?
Well, I went to the store this morning and I got sleep last night. That was amazing.
The very fact that you say you got sleep, it just makes me jealous. Are you kidding?
Yeah, it's dream life, you know?
Yes. Yes. I don't know if it's the heat or health or what. I've been having really difficult sleep lately. And the little bit I get, I don't feel like I'm rested. I'll get the hours, but when I wake up, I don't feel rested.
Correct.
Which sucks.
That's the stream life.
Well, what do you have planned? What do you got going on?
I am going to start streaming at 8:30 tonight.
Okay.
Probably as a gingerbread. Hopefully meet as many people as possible until I actually get to 1,000 followers. Because I'm something like almost 50 away from that.
Oh, hey, anybody in my room, can you help Zero out? He needs a follow. There's a thing in the app where once you hit 1,000, I think if you can put a link in your bio. And there was a couple other benefits to when you hit 1,000 followers. So everyone in the agency is just like follower, on the hunt for followers. Give Zero a follow. Rosemary says try Lakanto, a monk fruit. Thank you. Thank you. Tina, thank you. Lakanto is the brand. Okay. Well, we cooking.
Really appreciate it.
We are cooking with oil. The bone broth is on, and I will update the accounts with like a photo of the finished product. Now,
that'd be awesome.
So Zero.
Where are you updating these?
Well, on TikTok, it'll go just on like the whole page. Like I don't know what you call it. Like when you look at my page, bye Tina, thank you. When you look at my page, you can pin a photo. I'll put it there. That way I'll clip today's video and then pin part 2, and it'll be the finished product. So that we've been talking about it. Hi YouTubes. We've been talking about the bone broth, how to store it. I'm not going to pressure can it, but I'm going to jar it and then put it in my refrigerator for later. Or you could put it in freezers. We had talked about letting it cool and putting it in a freezer bag. So the next time.
Canning anything is a skill.
It is.
Not that I have.
I'm getting ready to make a white grape jam, spiced white grape jam, and that I will pressure can. And I have to say, it's so fun. It can be scary. I think people get scared of the pressure canner because you see stuff online about it blew up and put a hole in the ceiling. But all you have to do is watch the gauge.
A hole in the ceiling.
Yes,
That's
literally.
So funny.
Yes, there is. There's some video of that, and I don't know. And I've only pressure canned for about 4 years. It started in the lockdowns that I just picked up a skill from watching YouTube.
The only time I've ever canned anything is when I was making mushroom cakes so that I could sprout mushrooms.
Thank you for sharing that. I have been wanting to grow my own mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
And I find there's a kit at Walmart and there's a kit online. Thank you, Nobi. And so
I know, watch out for the one online. Seriously, you don't know what kind of mushrooms this will be.
Or if it'll have I know it's a fungus, but I don't want to buy anything that's moldy and bring it into the house or bring it into the garden.
Exactly. Honestly, if you take it in the garden, it's going to effectively change a lot of things in your soil.
It changes the pH, so it needs to be in its own
Yep.
tub.
That makes sense.
Well, do you grow the lion's mane, the trumpet, and oyster? Do you grow those?
No, I don't grow any of those.
I want to grow my
I'd
own.
I'd rather not tell you which kind I grow or have grown.
Okay. I'm looking to grow lion's mane, trumpet, and the oyster if I can at home.
Oh wow.
It's still too hot.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it's got to be perfectly sterile too. That's the strange part. Is like when fungus grows, it has to be in a sterile environment. What? Like,
There is a really good short documentary on growing mushrooms. And it's, again, two guys in the lockdown, filmmakers with nothing to do, and time-lapsed recorded a mushroom growing in a sterile environment. And they speed it up, and it's worth watching. I will make myself a note somewhere.
absolutely.
And they took it to South by Southwest and had a pop-up shop, and they screened the short film, and then had the mushrooms available to purchase. And you could get them. There was a chef there that made like a mushroom meal, and there's there's power in the mushroom.
I agree very much. Like, I don't know, the mushrooms that I got as a teenager, I strongly do not suggest those.
Well, you said you were going to start streaming tonight. Are you doing a theme or?
I'm gonna do a couple things with the AI, and then probably have more conversations with people. We've been talking a lot about relationships and things like that. Like I was talking to one guy about a divorce he's going through.
Oh.
Yeah. That's the weird part. Is it seems like my stream is kind of becoming like a
Are you the
psychologist.
You're the Dr. Drew of TikTok.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Well, my
Who is she waving at?
YouTube's right here. So hi.
Oh, okay.
I still have
Hi.
not figured it out how to. What I want to do is I would like one screen, like have that extra television, like the little kind of television, little like 30-inch thingy.
Yeah.
I want one.
That's a little one for you, a 30-inch.
Well,
okay.
Okay. I got the little TV. How do I cast? You know how when you bring up in my house, when I open up my phone, I can cast. I go like this, and I can put the video on the on the television.
Correct.
I want to do all the platforms at one time, and I want to have it big enough. Because right now I can look at you, hi TikTok, but then I have to go over here, hi YouTube.
Yeah.
And so you're asking me, who are you looking at? YouTube, they're right here. And
Yeah.
I'm just figuring out, and I put no time or bandwidth to it, how do I run a screen that mirrors while broadcasting to multiple platforms while one live stream? I'm doing the cooking. I want the TikToks, the YouTubes, whether I'm doing LinkedIn and Twitter, everybody will all come together, all snuggled up together, but you'll be on the screen and you'll be big enough where I don't have to lean in. Hi, Neil. Thanks for the kind words. To be able to see the chat. And if you're thinking, where are your glasses? I don't think it helps.
No. I'm not thinking that.
I don't think it helps.
I would suggest multiple monitors and multiple windows, like one window for YouTube, one window for TikTok. Although you cannot look at TikTok while you're broadcasting on TikTok.
Interesting. Interesting. I'm looking at the OBS. I don't know what
Oh, great one.
OBS. To be able to run one program while streaming to multiple platforms. Thank you, Noel, and thank you, Finod.
Yeah, OBS is only capable of streaming to one place at a time. Like, you can't stream multiple places at the same time.
I think there's an answer, and I just don't know it. I just haven't found it.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, because that way, instead of what happens is I log into TikTok first, and then I come over here and I log into YouTube, and I have to go back and forth. And I just want to focus.
It's a pain.
It is a little bit of a pain.
Yeah.
And I'm not complaining. I think there's a better solution because I think it will make the stream better so that, thank you, Noelle. I appreciate that. So that I don't mind if the chats are in different windows, but that I don't have to like bob and weave here. I don't know. I think there's an answer and I just don't have the answer yet. I don't know. But I do know that my cousin Lucy McLean, wink, wink, is here in town and she will come on later.
Her name is Lucy McLean.
Did you play Fallout? Fallout?
No, I was thinking about John McClane from when Bruce Willis was John McClane.
From the Christmas movie, Die Hard.
Yes, Die Hard, yes.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I do too. Yippee-ki-yay. Thank you, Jack Mash.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Yippee-ki-yay. Leave the end part off.
Okay.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Yeah, exactly.
So I just want to have fun and play the NPC here on TikTok, YouTube. Would you join me over on the TikTok? Because we do the game, the NPC, non-playable character. And I have my Lucy costume and my Lucy wig. And I think I'm going to do it after
and
lunch.
The glasses.
I don't have glasses for her.
Really?
Yeah, I have the wig and the costume.
I was thinking about your other character that has what I could only classify as steampunk glasses. Like, they're awesome.
Okay. The interviewer from Finding Chupa is my second cousin twice removed. And her glasses are meant to be like really thick Coke bottom bottle glasses. And I couldn't.
That's what they look like.
Well, I couldn't find.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They look so perfect.
So I made them.
Whoa.
And
wow. She made them.
The interviewer is taking the summer off because she did her summer series. That's been wrapped. We're working on the envelope now. We'll be writing that this Sunday. And we'll go from there and see how it goes. Yes, Jack Smash. First cousin, third removed, could be Megan Mullally. In the chat, I always make the joke. I would say Lucy McLean is my cousin, and that the interviewer is a second cousin, twice removed, with like the gray hair and the glasses. It's fun. It's good times.
Oh, I'm sure it is, yeah. I love watching your show when you have like, with the glasses. Like, it's pretty awesome.
Thank you. We did those.
Even the voice alone is good.
Yes. Developing her. It's always intended for someone else, for an actor. But we got pushed to shove in the summer, and I felt like rip it and rip it. Somebody's got to do it, and I just happened to be that somebody. So, and it was fun. And now I'm moving on to, I'm going to play Lucy McLean later.
Oh, cool.
And then, I take Shabbat, Friday to Saturday off. And then Sunday I'll be back with live writing the envelope.
Wow. But today is Friday and you're not off.
I will wrap by like 6 p.m. And I just take like sundown to sundown off, Friday to Saturday, and then I come back on Sunday.
So is this where she found you, or they found you on YouTube?
Oh, the agency?
Yes.
That's so Men in Black to say it like that. The agency.
It is Men in Blackish.
No. Deb Talk.
She's Will Smith and...
Yes. Deb Talk is dear friend. Long time, dear friend. From
long
entertainment.
Time. Holy moly.
Yes, long time. Entertainment. Los Angeles.
Wow.
I was in Burbank. They're out there still. And she's longtime friend. And she was saying, you know what? Entertainment never really came back after the lockdown. It's very different. And then there was the strike.
Okay.
And then just as it's starting to come back, and then another strike. And so as it radically changed all of our lives, work, income, and just the joy of creating, just the joy of writing, acting, performing. They started the TikTok, and they said, her and Jordan, hey, you should do this too. And I was like, I've been on YouTube, I've been over here with you, I think it's 15 years. It's a long time.
Wow.
And Deb's like,
I don't even use my YouTube stream account. I literally don't.
why not? Do both. I do.
Well, my understanding is that you're not supposed to multi-stream on multiple platforms. I don't know. That is because of rules that were placed on me quite some time ago. So I don't know, maybe things have changed. I haven't talked to Robin about it at all, but I'm not going to press her for info.
More the merrier. The more the merrier. Nobody ever mentioned that to me. It could be in the fine print. And sometimes it's easier to ask forgiveness than permission.
I agree.
So, I'm over here.
Even from a judge sometimes.
So I'm over here. I'm multi. I would pull up Twitter and LinkedIn, maybe even Facebook. Facebook has the lowest engagement for me, so I use it on my auto scheduler, but I don't use it for anything else. Oh, it got hacked this weekend too.
Oh, yeah,
Bad.
it's hacked like every weekend.
Got hacked.
Which explains why I've received so many friend requests from absolutely beautiful women that I don't believe are even real. I mean, seriously, like, why are you clicking on my profile? Like, I don't even have images of myself up there.
Well, yeah, I got hacked through an ad. I'm eager and interested in using the Sora AI. I understand why it has such restrictions on it. And I did apply.
The Sora AI?
Yeah. I did apply to the waiting list. And when I saw the ad, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's open. Okay. So I clicked on it. And there we go. Done deal. Oh, you're getting a call.
I am. It's Belly. Do you want me to answer it?
Who is it?
Belly.
I don't know. Belly from the
Yeah.
agency.
Correct.
Oh, have a chat with her. She's wonderful. I love her show.
Hey, Belly. I am on stream right now with Cheryl Lynn.
Oh, okay.
You guys
Sorry.
No, it's all right. It's all right. You don't have to apologize.
I was just trying to call you back, so you say something important?
No, not really. Not really.
I was like, shit, what happened?
No, I sent you a message early this morning, or I don't even know what time it was. Just
Hi,
asking
Tori.
if you happened to be like sitting up awake at like
Hi,
1 a.m. your
Bailey.
time.
Yeah, no.
Thanks for joining me today.
No, I was not awake because I'm sleeping.
Right, and I wake up very early. So.
Yes, I knew that.
Okay, well, I'll let you go.
Okay.
Hi,
I'll
Belly.
be around like 5 o'clock today, too.
Okay. Well, I'll see you then.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Well,
That lady is too nice. Like, seriously.
oh, she's talented and wonderful, beautiful, and
Exactly.
just a good one to be friends with. Hi, Tori. Welcome in. Hi, Rattle
I gotta
Batty.
ask, what is the G on your thing? Is that for ginger?
Is a G on my thing?
On your apron?
Oh, it's a C.
A C, okay. I thought it was G, and I was like, maybe it's for ginger. I don't know.
Is
What is
this-
the C for?
It's a C for Sherilyn.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
Hey, hang on a second. I got to say goodbye to YouTube. YouTube, I'm so glad you're here, but it's that time in the show. You know what time it is. It's time to say goodbye. I'm so glad you've been here. You know what time it is. But I hope you have a beautiful weekend. I will post the recipe so that you can make it yourself. And I'll see you guys on Sunday so we can do our live writing. Would you mind if I just sang you out a moment? Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Boom, 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 boom. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, YouTube, but I really must say good night, sweetheart. Good night. Okay, my friends. I will see you on Sunday. I hope you have a beautiful night.